everybody, thank you for joining me on Sunday again. Had a bit of a dilemma, that's why I'm a few minutes late. Came into the dining room, binked the light switch and doof, everything went. So luckily I have a wonderful husband who rushed out, got a light bulb for me, which is really good. Oh, my comments, put my comments on. I always forget to put my comments on and then I can't find them. See, I poke all round this screen looking for comments. It just tells me to leave a comment. I don't want to leave myself a comment. And I'm flicking it at the top of the screen and nothing. It's not letting me get comments. Oh God. Every week I try to be professional and every week something goes wrong. Hey, I've got you. There we go. Let's go through them. Hi Maxine. Hi Polly. Hi Michelle. Emily. Everybody. Oh. Oh, anyway. Oh, hi Steve. And Danny. Right, okay. Because of the trouble I have connecting people on to the iPad, I had a chat with Danny earlier. Anyone in the background with comments, if I'm busy doing someone, if they grab you, now on here, Danny's on there, Diane often comes on here, Anna often comes on here, Roy is blind as a bat at the moment, so he won't even read your comments. Steve is another one that can do tarot, etc. If any of these guys comment back to you, please let them do your cards. I wouldn't recommend anyone I wouldn't trust, and they are brilliant. So if anyone grabs you while I'm busy doing somebody, feel free to chat behind the scenes and comment to each other. This is what it's all about. It's not just about me giving readings, it's about the community and everyone helping each other. So guys, if you're on there. Right, what I thought of doing tonight is cards to start, see if anyone comes through, but I'm just going to try and get through as many people as I can. So I was thinking of perhaps doing 3 cards a piece just to try and get as many people as I can. As well as commenting between yourselves, which I really love, which is really nice, and the guys that I've asked to help when I'm in the mode and I can't concentrate on everyone. If I have anyone on here who's being nasty in any way, shape or form, please feel free to put them down. Please feel free to slag them back, report them, bar them, whatever you want to do. I've fed up of jealousy, people that think that what I do is fraudulent. I'm fed up with snowflakes. If I offend you, tough shit. This is my Facebook page. It's the way I work. I'm a Londoner. I do swear. Bill's already joined us and he'll know. I swear. I say things like knob and bugger and things like that. So if you get offended, don't stay. If you want a reading, stay on here. Please don't beg, because it makes me feel guilty when I go to bed at night that I've missed so many of you, and I can't save the world. I really can't. I can bring through people when they come and find me. I can do the cards, I can react with spirit, link with them, etc. But I can't save you. If you've got masses of decisions to make or dilemmas going on in your life, sort them out. Do you know what I mean? I can help, I can advise, but you're still all adults and you've still got to help yourself. I am going to be starting doing one-to-ones online again in February, because we've still got the utility room to finish. It took me all day to do, like, all my crystals. I cleaned every little one of them today. Every little it took me 4 hours to clean the dining room from all the building work dust. The carpet, the table, even behind these chairs, they've all got little lattice work, all dusty. I've still got a lot of stuff to do in the house, so bear with me, because I do have a life as well. But I'll do my best and help as many people as I can. I do try, and people that know me know that I be as honest as I can. If I don't get something, I'm sorry. If I do and I misinterpret it again, I'm sorry. If I feel that I've gone to another person when I should have been with you, I'm sorry. Sometimes I go away with it and it is what it is, but this is me. If you're happy to still stay on here with me, then thank you for joining me. If you want to share with your friends or anyone who you feel that needs a reading, then share to them. As I say, I don't ask for money on Sundays, and I don't beg you for, you know, you have to make this, that and the other and get me thousands of followers. It's not what it's about. It's about linking with your loved one's spirit and the cards to help you all. So what I'm going to do is we're going to shuffle, and I'm going to see how many I can get through. As I said, Danny's on there already, Steve's on there. I don't know if I've got Diane. Oh my God, can you recommend where is the best place to get crystals, as I'm really into them at the moment? Brian, are you on there at the moment? Did anyone see Brian Cobbold come up? Because he's the person for crystals. Hi Gary. I didn't see Brian come on. Hi Karen, Tracy, Julie. Oh, so many of you. Ollie. Let me go back to the thingy bob. You haven't seen Brian yet. Right, Brian is the one who knows. Oh, Brian, you are. Right, just had a comment on there. Where's the best place to get crystals, get involved with crystals, learn about crystals, anything to do with crystals? Can you comment on there? Because you're more into that sort of thing. And Roy can't type because he's blind as about having had an op. So yeah. So Brian's your crystal man. He gets stuff. He owned a shop in Gillingham, spooky shop where I used to work. So Brian is the go-to guy when you need to get stuff. Right, Tracy wants a future card. Let's write some of these down. Future. Tracy Robertson. Future. I'm going to put the stickies down there. I can do it. So this is like your predictive stuff. I do like predictive stuff. It is good fun. And I did promise Ollie I'll do him a couple of cards as well. Oliver. And Brian, I'm going to do you a couple of cards as well. Your Prince Charming still isn't here. Oh. Hi Laura. Kate wants one. Christopher. Right, I'm going to, right, what I do, if I start and see as many people as I can get through, try and keep everybody happy, but I get so, feel guilty. I go to bed and I sit and go, oh, I don't make people unhappy. I try not to. Right, Danny, if you can pick up on anyone as well, shout me who you're doing so I don't double up. Right, first person. Right, let's do Tracy a future card. Let's give you a card to come out. And then we'll do. Well done. Right. Right, Trace, first thing you've got is my indecision card. Oodles of decisions to make. Now that will be regarding Jane. Let me do Jane. I'm trying to, God, your messages come up so quick. Right, I've got my unethical dealing card. Hold on. Let's see what else goes with it. Ooh. You've got some, right. Got some really interesting cards here. I'm not going to expand on them, Tracy. I'm just going to give them to you, and hopefully you'll understand what will happen when it happens. Because if I go into it too much, then everybody on here will know what I'm on about. So I'm going to do it as vague as I can. All right. So the decision card. You've got the card of unethical dealings or dodginess or things going on in the background. I have my divorces, my separations, so cutting ties, and this comes with lack of finance, having no money. Now, it could be unethical things with money, it could be cutting ties with money in some way, or lending, loaning, taking money away, taking money out, unethically saving money, all that kind of thing. But it's decisions to do, and it's to do with finances. So if you're doing something dodgy with finances, but this is all to come because you wanted future cards. All right. But it just tells me something dodgy in the background to do with finances and to do with splitting, separating in some way. All right, so there's yours. Next, right, I'm going to do one for Brian. Okay, Dinos can call via Google. Right, Brian, I'm going to do you some cards, my darling. Future cards for Brian. Happy birthday, Ash. Happy birthday, Ash. Right, Brian, let's do some cards. Ooh. You've got some weird ones pulled out there. Let me just confirm them. Hold on. Right, this is family. Right, to come for you, Brian, you've snapped. Right, family issues to come. I've got the new beginning card, so something new starting this year to do with family. I've got decisions to make around it. I've got, oh, okay, I've got some heavy cards for you, honey. I've got someone not facing a situation. I've got bickering and arguments and quarrels, and I've got depression, sadness and worry. Okay, and that's within family for some reason. So a bit of shit to come for you, I'm afraid. But it's got to be a family tie somehow with that. Let's see if I can get you some nice good cards. Has Danny grabbed anybody yet? Yes, Daddy does. He does do private readings. Right, Brian, I'm being shown cellar. Basements and cellars. Basement, cellar. There's an issue, something to do with the basement. I don't know who's giving me the information at the moment. Right, you've got 3 other cards. Who's trying to... Now, people on here that know me know that I worked with Brian in his shop for a while. I used to do readings at the back of his shop. But I don't know. I have a cellar gym. Right, I've got your granddad on your father's side coming through, Brian. Now, I didn't think I was going to get any mediumship tonight. Celeste, I'll stick you down as well. And Christopher. I've got your grandfather on your father's side. So your dad's dad coming through, Brian. Now, did he used to wear a lot of black? Do you remember him wearing black? Or does your dad wear a lot of black? I'm seeing someone wearing a lot of black. I'm seeing quite a broad, stocky man. I'm taking my rings off. Brian, have you got divorced yet? I've got here secrets revealed to do with do I, don't I, should I, shouldn't I, to do with new beginnings and starting again. And I'm being taken to my ring, so this is marriage. So you've got either things to do or things coming up to do with marriage scenario. Now your granddad, right? Okay, I've got never knew dad died when my dad was like. Who's got the navy connection? I'm seeing ships, boats, navy. Nose. Why am I at my nose? You know when people have large noses. You know when people like have red noses and veins and things on their noses. You know, like when men get older and they get kind of like red lumpy noses. I know what I mean. I know what I'm seeing. That's got to be a scenario, Brian. And I don't want to be rude about your granddad, but I'm seeing. You know when you get pigments and bits and you go red and loads of army and RAF, but no navy. No, I'm seeing boats. I'm seeing boats and ships, definitely. Black. Okay, Brian. Who wears the black? And I'm seeing a large stocky man, and I'm seeing black clothes. Is he not for you? Drink. Yes, too much drink. Pisshead. Yes. It is, isn't it? I've got a drunken sailor then. I've got a drunken sailor coming through. Is this not for you, Brian? Can anyone take it? I'm hearing grandfather, dad's side, drunken sailor. Drinker's nose, all fat and red. Yes, Maxine, that's... Oh, I was going to put you down as well, Maxine. I've got a drunken sailor come. Brian, if that's not for you, can you say no? Yeah. I'm seeing Chatham Dockyards. I am with sailing. I am with boats. I'm sailing. I am navy, naval, dockyard, that kind of thing I'm being shown. Dad's dad. Yeah. Oh, I need to get some more info from him first. Oh, Brian, if it's not for you, someone's jumped in because they could. I don't know if it's Sydney. I don't know if I'm Sydney, Australia, or if I'm with the name Sydney. I don't scroll for Bob was big bloke and drinker after first World War, and otherwise no. What's the Sydney connection? Sid. And Arthur. Right, one's quite an old name. Arthur, Sid. Oh, hold on, Maxine. But not a drinker. My dad was an alcoholic and my uncle is Sid. So Maxine fits. Black. Oh my God, everyone's going to connect with this, aren't they? Docks. Docks is important. I'm seeing Chatham Dockyard, but I don't think I mean to say Chatham Dockyard, but I need to say docks. The docks. Someone had, they died of a heart attack. No, the bloke who wears black. The bloke who died, the grandfather, the dad's dad who's crossed over wore black. I've got cardiac arrest, and he's come across as cardiac arrest rather than heart attack. Which is kind, because I can't say that other word. Billy, you're on there. He knows this one word I can't watch. I can't say coronary. I can't say that one. Rotherhide Docks. Did he die of a heart attack? I'm seeing chains now. I'm seeing big. I'm seeing docks. I'm being taken to ships, shipbuilding, docks, and I'm seeing the boats, and I'm seeing those big chains where they tie the boats up. I am Sudoka, hence the black, hence wearing the black. Brian, can you connect to the names Arthur and Sydney, connecting with your dad's dad at all? There's a Charlie. I think I've got loads of friends over there together. I think this is where I'm going. There's Chens. No heart attacks in the family, I know. Right, I've also got a Charlie. These names have to mean something to someone, and they all have to come together because he is connecting all these names together. If I moved on from you, I apologise, Brian. The cards are yours though, because I was focusing on the cards with spirit for you. So you've got changes to do with a decision. Oh God, I can't remember what I said now. You're going to have to play this back for you for your cards. And there's new beginnings somehow coming, and something to do with secrets revealed over family matters. But I got the depression card, didn't I? Depression, worry, stress, that kind of thing. My stepdad was child. Right, Maxine. Right, Maxine, can you just write down exactly everything that fits with you, so I don't have to keep going back and losing? Stepdad was Charlie, so you understand Charlie. Do you understand Sydney and Arthur? Docks. A large guy, black, drunk, drinking alcohol. That connection. I didn't think I was going to do any mediumship tonight. Just waiting for Maxine to come back on this. I'm seeing someone standing on a parade, but not like in an army or anything, but standing in a line, and I'm hearing music. I don't know if it's brass band or... Why would you stand in line? Someone played in a... You know, like when you play in a band and you march, but I'm not seeing it attached to army on it. My uncle is Sid, dad was large man who was alcoholic, my stepdad is Charlie. I think I must be with you, Maxine. Right, the docks. What is the docks connection? And what am I trying to... I'm trying to see... So I'm hearing like a band or something, but people standing in a row. So, you know, like when people play... Not even a brass band. I'm not seeing those instruments. You know, like if you played drums or something. My ex-partner was in the Royal Navy. I got docks. Definitely docks, because I'm seeing those big rings. Big rings that they tie ships onto. And the black. I keep being told the black. The long black. It's like a big thick black coat. He was in the Falklands. Salvation Army would do it. Brass bands would do it. Also steel bands or drumming. But I'm seeing people playing instruments, but kind of in a line. So more military type thing, but not, because I don't get that feel. I don't get that kind of feel. So Salvation Army could do. Don't give me information though, Maxine. Let me give the information to you. I just need to know where I'm going with all this. I've got a flower. Chatham, Plymouth docks for Royal Navy. Yeah, so there's got to be the docks connection. Right, oh God, I missed the flower. I shouldn't have spoken then. Passing out parades, yes, that sort of thing would do. Why do they call it passing out parades? Is it because people faint all the time or something? Why passing out? Who passes out? Oh, my earrings. Yeah, waiting for the snow today. Didn't bloody come, did it? All in. Heavy snow we were supposed to have. Didn't get one bloody flake. Not impressed. Yeah, if someone could tell me why they call it passing out, I've never known that, because I just imagine everyone fainting everywhere. A flower. Back to the flower. Flower. Oh God, it's when the... I know what it's for. They pass out, they leave. Oh, they leave. I thought they just kind of like graduated. It's when they leave the forces. I thought it's when they graduated something. Oh, see, Paula says no, they've achieved something. Flower. I think there's a flower emblem. Is it forget me not? When they get a medal. I don't know. When ships come into docks on special occasions, crews would stand on deck with music playing. Could be. That would fit again. The flower. I need to mention the flower, and I think it's like an emblem or a name of a group or something. You know, like if you've got like the buttercups or the poppies or something. When they've done their training and fully... Yeah, that's what I thought, Karen. Yeah, they pass out as in they get through, like graduate. But I don't know why they call it passing out though, because like, why would you call it passing out? Unless you faint, I don't know. Right, there's also, there's got to be a London connection, because I'm seeing the guards. I'm seeing changing guards at Buckingham Palace. So there's a Royal Guard connection somewhere. My mum's name is a Flowers. Oh right, because I'm seeing a flower. I'm being shown emblem. It's a flower, and I'm God, what are they? Rose, lily, violet, those kind of things. My brother did actually pass out. Oh dear. God, I was going to just do cards for everyone tonight. Come back. Give me... So, okay, Maxine, someone in your family was shot in the arm. Because I've got a bullet going through an arm as well. If you can find that out too. No shooting. Yeah, someone's been shot in the arm. That was clear as day. Shot right through the arm. Find that out. You have to go up steps to get to somebody's... Now I'm hearing it as accommodation. So someone had temporary accommodation in some way, because I'm not hearing it as home, but having to go up concrete steps to it. I had a nice week, yes, thank you. Come on, what else do you need to say? Right, Maxine, you're going round in circles. Okay, when I get circles given to me, it's going, what either comes around, goes around, or you're going around in circles with something, so not actually achieving something, you just feel like you're going around in circles, or something has come round again with you. That's what he, and it's your dad's dad is showing me this, not spirit coming through, it's him. Who have you just got a puppy? You've got a dog? I have concrete steps to my home, right? Because I'm hearing it. But do you not think your home is your home? Because I'm hearing it as accommodation. So I don't know whether you want to move in some way. Because I'm not feeling love, joy, and happiness with it. I'm feeling it as somewhere to live, that kind of thing. Apologies if I'm wrong. The dog, I've got like a puppy. There's a little dog. It's a little dog. I'm seeing a little dog. That's why I'm saying puppy in some way, because I'm being shown a little dog from him as well. So I don't know whether you've lost one and he's got it. Sort of like, you know, like little Labrador-y type things, but like a cute little puppy, but it might just be a little dog. I don't know. Oh God, Celeste, that's horrible. Oh, at least you've survived it, my darling, which is really good. That's a positive. You got one of the positive statistics. Gates in limbo as they knocking block down, thinking about getting a puppy. Right, then if you, I think he will, because then I think he's got the dog coming to you, so it's not been born yet. In limbo as they knocking block down, thinking about getting a puppy. He's mentioning the puppy, getting a puppy. So I think it's one of those things, if he's shown, I don't know whether he's showing it to me, you know, just linking that's to come, or he has the puppy ready to give you. I don't know. Don't know which way that's going there. Yeah, can we have some little hearts for Celeste? She's just got through COVID. Come on, people, press that little heart button for her. Let's share this. This is all for you, Celeste. Well done for being a survivor there, my darling. The coat. I have to mention your coat. So I don't know whether you've ordered a new coat, you've lost a coat. There's a coat scenario he's giving me here. We've got Oliver on the old buttons. The coat. I have to mention the coat. I don't know. Have you given a coat away? Have you given it away? Have you given someone a coat? You handed someone a coat? I'm just waiting for Maxine to... Francesca, most of your family have COVID at the moment. Oh my God, Francesca as well. Right, Maxine, there's a coat and it's been given away. The coat has been given away. It's going to be important. You know, like if you see someone homeless and you give them a coat, that would be how I could interpret what I'm being seen here. So it's given to someone to help them in some way. Roy's on. Hi, Roy. I know you can't see me because of your eye up, but I know you can hear us. Danny's saying, hey, Roy. Yeah, someone's given a coat away and it's helping someone. Like if someone's homeless in some way or given a coat. I was thinking about offering a coat to a neighbour just yesterday. Right, okay, that will do what I'm being shown. Now, your granddad's showing me this. I've got tinnitus coming through. So someone, I don't know whether it's you, Maxine, or your dad's dad had this, but I've got tinnitus going on. So this is the shh or the in your ear. Why didn't you give the coat though? Why you're thinking about it, but you didn't give it? That final thing you just didn't do. Hope all is well. Any news to me this week? Just know if my uncle going to pull out of this coma that got COVID. Things change rapidly over the coming days. Vanessa's husband. Oof. Let me write that down. I'll do you a card on that if you want to know. Not sure if they would want it. I just feel he's kind of like you kind of got there and didn't do the last bit. So maybe knock on their door and say, I don't know. I don't know why this coat's important, but it's an act of kindness that your granddad is acknowledging. You're not very good at lighting candles. I don't, that's really random. I get really random stuff. I'm ever so sorry for my randomness. Can you not light a candle? Or what's the lot you're not like, can't think of it. If someone's pet dies, does it change their personality? Something they usually don't. If a pet dies, does it change their personality or something? As they usually don't come through and would have thought loved ones wouldn't miss the option. Oh, yeah, no, personalities don't change. If you're a knob here, you're a knob there. And if you're nice here, you're generally nice there. If you're shy here, you're generally shy there. Or you come through to the medium in the same way so they acknowledge. So the person who's the sitter is acknowledging you. So there's no point me coming through as a really shy, you know, northerner in any way. I'm going to come through as a loud Londoner, because then anyone who's sitting for a medium would recognise it as me. That's true. Normally burn myself when they go out. Right, because he's saying you're crap with candles, lighting them, etc. I don't know how to interpret this, Maxine. Are you into ghost hunting? Do you have a ghost in your house? Have you seen a ghost? What's the ghost link with you? What's the ghost link with you, Maxine? This is where I'm waiting for catch up, aren't I? Just waiting for Maxine with the ghost. What's the ghost? Have you got a ghost in your house? Yes, I'm so into ghosts, but not seeing one, but have felt someone around of late. Yeah, I think you've got a ghost in your house. I'm being told there's a ghost scenario. Right, okay. Okay, you felt two different ones. One's in the bathroom. I know there's one in the bathroom. So you come out your bathroom, at the door from the bathroom. Or I don't know where your bathroom is because I don't know your house. But where there's a bathroom, there's a ghost there or something. You have two. Who are you and what do you want? Apparently they're not your granddad. So my son said he'd seen my mum in his bedroom. Right, no, this is, your son probably could have. You've got two in your house, but they're not attached to you. So, so they're not relatives. Relatives are not coming through as ghosts to you. To your son, if he's keyed in and he's seen your mum, that's fine, that's lovely. That's a connection between them. But it's your house or where you are, they're not yours. So the two that you've had are those that kind of pass through, pass on, well, they've all passed on and they do. They kind of like come and go. So they're not attached to you, so they're not relatives. The two that you've got in your house, or there's one in your bathroom. Have you not felt someone? You know when you have you know, like when you have horror movies and like someone's in the bathroom and they got the cabinet, and you imagine like the glass cabinet and you can see someone walk behind you, that kind of thing. It really creeps me out. I won't have that in mine. I'm just like, it's just the thought of it. Okay, Danny's got, who have you got, Danny, on there? You're doing Linda. Okay, let me pull out Danny's doing Linda. Right, Maxine, back to you with your bathroom. Right. It's the scenario where you felt, I don't know if someone's behind you or you felt you saw someone. Yes, sometimes scared to look in the bathroom mirror. I'm getting that kind of scenario going with you. Right, the person who's come and gone has just literally come and gone. Now there's two that can come and go. They're not attached to you personally. I think it's just the fact in the area or the home that you live in some way that they can come and go. But you've got two visitors. Just say hi to them if you feel them. If you don't want them there, so can you carry on, just like shift your way through. But if your son's seen your mum, that's really special. But that'll be a link between them two. So it's really, really quite cute. Right, I'm going to leave you there, Maxine, and I'm going to try and get as many people I can. I don't know what's going on behind my ear here. I don't know whether I've got a tattoo. a scar, something going on here. So I don't know whether this is your dad's dad showing me this, or if this is connected to you, but I'm here for a reason. If you can acknowledge that at all. Right, that's you done. Next, Oliver, I promised to do you a couple of cards today, so let's get shuffling and see what I get. Hi, Melanie. Let's put Melanie on there. I'm just picking them as I go. Right, hold on. Okay. I'm not one of these mediums that say, oh, I have your granddad here and he's saying that he loves you dearly. I don't often get that. I just get random shit, and it's just what they do. It's the way I work, and everyone's different. And I don't do the old, you know, I get the feeling. If I get told, I get told, and that's what I give you. Right, Oliver. Now, Oliver, through lockdown, lost 2 of his little doggies. Really hurt, really upset with those. Oliver's the one who's always giving me little hearts and helping people on here with little hearts. So can we have some hearts back for Oliver, please? He really does deserve them, because he did go through shit in lockdown and he needs some support with everyone. Thank you. Right. Oh God, here we go. Gem's here. Hi, Gem. There we go. Right. Hard work. I've got one card up here, Oliver. Just hold on a minute. Oh, that one's flung out too. That's not good. Right, okay, you've got some negative cards around you. Sorry, Oliver. I've got here the hard work and heavy burden, and you've got the devil. Now, the devil is a person, place or situation that's not good for you in some way. If it's a person, it represents anything from bullying, violence, addiction, murder. Where's the cat? And it can be cancer, it can be illness. If it's a place, it's one you don't want to be at. If it's a situation, it's one you're dreading in some way. But it tells me that you've got a situation that's negative. Now, it tells me from that the only way is up. So the situation, person or place or whatever it is gets better. All right. So it tells me you're coming out of it, which is positive. So again, the fact that you've been through grief twice in lockdown, again, that could be that you're coming out of it in some way. I don't know what the devil represents. Are you learning to play chess? Who plays chess? I hate my job. What's the chess connection? Psycho cat, yeah. Bless. Ollie, what's the chess connection? I've just seen a chessboard. There's got to be a connection there, and I don't know who's giving me the information, but I've just seen a chessboard. What's that got to do with? I can't play chess. It's one. I watched the Queen's Gambit not long ago. That's a bit ambiguous, isn't it? No, I need to say chess, because I'm seeing Harry Potter when they play chess. I don't know which film it was, number 2 or whatever it was, where they big chess piece. I'm seeing chess. I need to mention chess for some reason. Chess pieces, chess. I used to call them prawns. I can't play the game. I can do drafts. I'm mean at drafts. Bloody mean at Chinese checkers and drafts. Can beat anyone. Chess? Nah. Too random. Yeah, I've got to mention it again. Why you got chess? You don't know why. I don't know why either. Francesca's got Harry Potter on now. Is someone playing chess at the moment then? Have I moved on already? Oliver, I've got another card. This is my card of flight. This is my fly away, move, emigrate, it's an away card. It just tells me card of flight, card of going. So if it's your job, that would be good news. If you hate it and you want to go. They put a spider. You wouldn't dare put a spider. I'll have, after this, remind me, leaving my job. Yes, I think that's why I got a flight, because you mentioned leaving your job and I got a card of flight. Oh, another one flung out. Planning. This is planning. When I get this, if you are thinking of leaving, can you plan a bit better than you are? Plan where you want to go and what you want to do. Don't just do a runner. So you must be in the process of doing your plans, because I'm getting it as now. And it's all to do with the money. You don't go unless it's to do with the money, because the finance card flung out as well. So that is what you are holding off for, or that is why you would change, is for the money. I think you were looking at, I'm getting the number 3, so I don't know whether you're looking at 3 options here, or we're talking on 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 something. I've got 3. What's the number 3 for? I don't know why I'm being given the number 3. I think it's 3 options. I think you're looking at 3 options. Moving in a different direction. Got no plans at the moment to leave, but would love to. Right, I think you get yourself 3 options, and I've got move in a different direction. You're definitely going to be going, my darling. Right, and what else come out? You're still feeling really low. It's my depression, sadness. You're really still feeling low. More hearts for Oliver, because this is how he's feeling. See my little kraken? Screaming at the world. Screaming at the world. Put your plans in motion, Oliver. Move in a different direction. You're not happy where you are. You need to get another job. Don't be afraid to go. Don't be afraid to go. Is it a good move? Does he make a good move? Why have I got my decorating card come up? My decorating card. You're not going to go into building and decorating, are you? It's my decorating. This is my DIY, B&Q decorating. Renovations, extensions, gardening. It's my DIY card has come up. I don't know why I've got that card, but that one's come up. Perhaps if you're thinking of decorating around the house. Oliver, I keep being told with you 3 options. I think there's 3 variations in what you do in some way. I've just been reminded. Oh, that's do you know what? It's really rare. I never get to remember people's cards and what I do. So even if I do one-to-ones, it could be like 2 months down the line and I'd have totally forgotten what I'm saying. Oliver, you do finance, don't you? Because I've just seen coins. Do you do finance? I've just been seeing coins. Is it finance? I've just seen a stack of coins. I think there's 3 options coming up. 3 variations. Can you just confirm that? If you don't do finance and I forgot what you do, I'm really sorry. Anything to do with love? I'll have a check for you. Studying it is finance, isn't it? Right, okay. I think you get 3 options. When are your final exams? Ollie, when are your last exams? Are they in April? Hi, Lydia. I'm working a distribution warehouse. So then if you, right, okay. When are your exams? I just want to know if this 3 is 3 months. Failed my last one. No, I'm going with my first thing. 3 options. End of Feb. So that's more than 3 weeks anyway. I think I'm going to go with my first thought that I was given. 3 options coming to you. 3 ways that your life can go work-wise. Right, love. Let me just do love. I don't know why I got chess either. No clue why I was given the chessboard. It's got to be important. Spirit gave me that. Oh. My card of authority popped out and I was thinking of love. I don't know. It's my card of authority. So these are people that run the country. So the 999s, armed forces, education, government. I was asking about love, romance, relationships, and I got that card come out. So whether it's someone who works in that field, the significance there is people that run the country. Oh, maybe it's because because the government have got us in lockdown, haven't they? I've got you plodding rather than charging. So plodding towards, it's my boring card, my card of stability, but my card of going forward day by day, slowly. See what else I got for you. Last one, love for Ollie. Love for Ollie. No, it didn't snow, Lydia. That didn't fly out enough for me. It's just decisions. Oodles of decisions to make. Now's the time to make them, my darling. Start planning. That is my card of planning forward. Making your decisions. It tells me at the moment you can't make them. I need to push you somehow to make 3. Right, sit yourself down, mate. Decide 3 things of where you want to go, what you want to do. Pick one, go forward to it. You've got to do this. You've got to do this. Now let's give you an advice card. Cheer up. I've got my playful card. You've got to cheer up. Put a bit more fun in your life. Everything at the moment is a little bit too serious. You're never serious on here. Sunday night's highlights. Yeah, you've got your thunderbolt as well, Oliver. This is your disasters, your catastrophes. Each time a disaster or catastrophe happens, it brings you back down low again. Does with everybody. Some people manage things better than others, but I think you're in this little loop of underneath. You've got to start laughing, enjoying life, bringing yourself back up again. Bit more playful, bit more fun in your life. Have a laugh. Sit down and plan. 3 options. And I think you get 3 options. I think that's where I'm going with the 3 on here. Right, I'm going to leave you on that one. Right, let's go with Celeste. Oh, I know I've not got the love there. It just tells me that you got locked down. Look at Willie. We started off back in April and Willie was looking for love and boom, it just came. There you go. Right, okay, Celeste, I've got you. Gem's here, supporting everybody. Here we go. Say hello. Say hello, Gem. No? Fine. As soon as I do cards, she's up here. Right. Celeste. Oh, Darren. Gem, I can't go round you. Let's remember Darren. Oh, now my pen's gone. Oh, bear with me. One pen. Oh. Back in line. Danny, are you helping anybody at the moment or just waffling on my own? Danny, if you can hear me, can you do Elizabeth straight after? Lydia, tell Oliver that it does happen, because it did with Willie, didn't it? We didn't think he'd get anybody, and then he did. Getting the next ones ready. Cheers, my darling. Okay. Right, Celeste. Right. First thing for Celeste again, I have my depression card. This is my depression, my sadness. No, the card... Hold on a minute, Celeste. The cards aren't stating that you're always going to be on your own. That's no. Cards only go a certain length of time. Normally when I'm doing one-to-ones, a year in advance is more than I normally do, unless you've got past, present, future, and they tell you how far we go forward. It just means the now, and this is what's happening now with you. All right, so no, you're not always going to be on your own, my darling. You're too kind and too lovely not to be on your own forever. Right, Celeste, back to you. Hi, Willie. Are you there? We've just been talking about you. Is your new missus watching as well? See, I've been really good. I've not given anyone her name, details or anything, because I'm really, really good like that. When I said I didn't, leave you two to get there naturally, as you do. Right, okay. Right, Celeste, you've got really conflicting cards going on with you. You've got issues with mum. Now, I don't know, Celeste, I've given up trying to get my car out of my street. Oh, shut your face, Willie. Desperate for snow here. I even had warm clothes on this morning. It weren't even, we didn't even get one bloody flake. Not one. Not impressed. Right, Celeste, back to you. I've got my depression, sadness, suicide card. I've got dreams come true. Now, I asked what scenario we're going, and I've got card of mum. Now, I don't know whether it's you as a mum, your mum in some way. Can you clarify if you're understanding what I'm giving you here? Otherwise, I have to dig a bit deeper on this one. Oh, I don't believe the weatherman anyway. I got up early for the snow. I don't ever get up early. Oh, bloody snow. You do. Right, okay. Well, those three cards have come out for you. Let's see what else I get coming out for you, my darling. Doing as many as I can tonight, as quick as I can. Oh, I don't want to hear about people's snow. Makes me so jealous. Didn't it, Jim? We were going to go out and build snowmen. I was going to self-isolate with snowmen. No snowing roads. No snow in Medway. It hasn't snowed here once last week, but it's been snowed. Oh. Right, hold on. Right, Celeste, I'm being told I need to go a bit more serious with you for some reason. Have you got an auntie who's crossed over? Auntie. Now, when I get auntie, it doesn't always mean auntie, because sometimes you have someone that you used to call auntie, so just bear that one in mind. I've got issues going on with my throat. My throat is being filled really sore now, so I don't know whether it's been cut, someone's had an operation on their throat, sore throat, because I get real pains coming down in my throat. Celeste, can you understand the throat here? I just had a sharp pain go through it as I swallowed. I don't know whether someone's had an operation on their throat. Willie, you're an arse. Throat. And auntie. Right, no, then, okay. There is. There's throat. Let me write these down. Throat. Jack. Who's Jack? I don't know if I've got a Jackie or a Jacqueline or Jack, as in bloke's name. I don't know if it's male or female. But I've got Jack come through there. Quite loudly. Celeste, is this for you? It's not for you then. I've got someone, Jack. Right, let me finish off with your cards, Celeste, and then I'll see what I've got coming through. But you've got a lot of aunties. But no. Who's Jack? Jack was really loud. Jack. But I don't know male or female. Come on, I'm more female. This is a Jacqueline or a Jackie, known as Jack. This is female. This is female. So this is Auntie Jack. Who's got Auntie Jack? But with a throat, something to do with the throat. Celeste, are you thinking of buying a new car? Do you need a new car? I've got a car. When I get shown a car, that generally means a new car. My stepdad throat cancer, but name not Jack, began with a J. No, this is Jack. I heard Jack. Could it be Jane, her partner? You don't drive. I've just seen a car. Are you thinking of getting... okay, in which case are you thinking of taking lessons in some way? I've just seen a car go past. That is getting a new car, MOTs. Generally means new car for me. Getting a new car. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, it's because you can't come and do our hair. Look at the state of me. I'm not going to do it because every time you come, my fringe is all over the place, and I know you laugh at me. Right, Celeste, no, then this has to go. Right, I apologise with Celeste. I've got an Auntie Jack, female, throat in some way, and a car, so someone buying a new car. I have an Aunt Jacqueline, I'm not sure throat. No, it's someone who's crossed over because I heard Jack come through. Auntie Jack, so Jacqueline, Jackie, but known as Auntie Jack. The throat is definitely something. Celeste, hold on. Let me give you some advice. Hold on. Changing my thing here. Hold on. Lisa is my hairdresser and a lovely person. She's also a friend. Right, Celeste, you need to calm your mind. When I've got the mind card, it just means your mind is all over the place at the moment, my darling. You just need to stop. Calm your mind. I've just heard it's going to be okay. I don't think that goes with Auntie Jack. I think that goes with you, Celeste. I think Spirit just threw that one. It's going to be okay. Whatever your mind is doing 10 to the dozen and that you're worried about, and I've got to go back to the depression, the mum, that kind of thing. It's going to be okay. So Spirit are obviously with you through this in some way. All right, calm your mind. It's going to be okay. Chill. All right. Now, has anyone been able to take Auntie Jack? Throat. Without me, throat. Bill, are you still on there? Jem, I know I love you dearly, darling, but I need to concentrate. Go on, down you go. Be a good girl. Bill, are you still on there? Can you give me a little thumbs up if you are? Just waiting for a comment. I know you're watching, but just put a little thumbs up for me. Celeste. I'm just waiting for Bill to put a little thumbs up. He might have gone. Bill, are you still there? I can't see your icon on these little hearts. They're so tiny for me. Even if I had a magnifying glass, I don't know who sends them. The reason is, Bill, I was shown a bird. A specific bird that you will relate to. That's why I know I need to contact you. I think he might have gone. Bugger. I'll just give it a few more minutes to click in. Bill, are you there? It's not coming up, is he? I'm going to have to give this lady a miss then. Okay, sorry. Another time. Right, okay. Jane. Jane Byrne, are you there? Let's give you a card, my darling. I don't know whether you've got back problems at the moment, bending in some way. My back, I just felt pain in my back. I need to straighten. Anyone who's just joined, okay Jane, thanks. Danny is doing cards as well for people. We're trying to get through as many as we can. Sharon, yeah, okay, right, Jane, let's do some cards for you. Right, you've got work things going on here. This is my card of work. So jobs, promotions, work in some way. I think there's changes around work coming. Fortune and destiny. Now this is positive. So whether it's you or a close person to you, like when I say close, we're talking on the immediate family. So partners, kids, parents, siblings, that sort of thing. But I've got here work changes in a positive light. So this is really good. New beginnings, but I feel positivity with it. Moving in a different direction, so moving in a different job. Jane, have you moved jobs? Are you moving jobs? Are you thinking of moving jobs? Can you just confirm that? Is this you? Let's put Gus on there as well. Gustavo. Just waiting for Jane now. I haven't worked for a while. Right, are you thinking then of getting a job? Because I've just got, if it's not you, it's got to be someone close to you. I've got positivity to do with new job. So that's new jobs, promotions, work. It's really good. That is to come. I was thinking of to come. If anyone does private readings, I'm interested, would be grateful. I am doing one-to-ones again in February. If you just message me on here, I'm taking all the names down and I will contact everyone once I'm up and running with days, etc. And it'll be doing it online. I do Skype, WhatsApp, FaceTime I suppose I could do. I can do that. Can't work, might be hubby. Right, I've got positivity coming with work. So if he's thinking of changing jobs or he gets promoted or something, that is really nice. As I said, it could be someone really close to you. So partner, sibling, children, that kind of thing. Right, why have I got him then? I need to focus on you because you're the one on here. Why am I seeing bathing a baby? You know the old saying, throwing the baby out with the bath water? I don't know why I've got that. It's bizarre. Throwing baby out with bath water, bathing a baby. Don't know why I've just got that with you, Jane. That's really bizarre. Right, again, I don't know whether I've got Victoria or I need to say Victorian in some way. So I don't know if you live in a Victorian house. Victoria could be important because I'm seeing Victorian. That's where the saying comes from, throwing that. Right, okay, there's got to be a Victorian connection with you because that's where the saying comes from. You know when they used to, the older person bathed and then the younger one, and it got younger and younger, and then they say, because the bath water used to be so filthy. When babies turn, they could be thrown out. So I don't think anyone threw the baby out of the bath water, but I'm getting that scenario, and I'm getting Victorian with you for some reason. I've got to mention, so I don't know whether it's Victoria or Victorian. I've got someone Victorian throwing baby out of the bath water. So washing the youngest. I think there's 7 kids, and I'm on the youngest kid. So there's 7. So someone in your family had 7, and I'm on the little one, the little baby in the bath water, who had the bath last. Is the connection to you? And I don't know who this is. I don't know where there's an Audrey type name. Audley. 7th child, I've been heard again. February is important as well. Jane, can you connect with any of this that I'm being given? Seventh child is the youngest, is connected to you. Just wait for Jane to say yes or no. Your mum died in February. Right, then there's the connection with her to the Victorian lady, the 7th child. She had 7 children. Your mum had 7 children. Oh my God. Right, then there's an Audrey connection as well that I'm hearing. Okay. Now I'm being taken to a necklace. There's a necklace that is precious to you. It's sparkly. I'm not pearls, so I don't know whether it's a little diamond necklace or something. It's sparkly. And it lays on your chest. It lays on, so I've got to mention the necklace. Yeah, no, Jane, I'm being I am with you, my darling. I am with you. Okay, now the necklace. She's showing me. I've got to mention the necklace. And I think diamonds. I am with you, Jane. I'm definitely with you. If your mum was the one who had the 7 children, and the February connection, I am with you. She's not getting past this lovely necklace. I've got eye strain or headaches going on as well, because I've got pain coming here for a reason. I need to hold my head for the pain. So this is often my migraines, problems going on in the head here. South. I need to go south. South something. South. I need to go south, so I don't know whether I need to go down the country south or something to do with south. Going south. South. I just heard the south. I don't know where. Where's Ockenden? Is there such a place as Ockenden? Ockenden? What's the connection with Ockenden? Ockenden? Sounds right. Do we dream of shapes? I've never dreamt of shapes. Ockenden's in Essex. Ockenden. There you go. I just heard Ockenden or something. It's got to be important. South Ockenden in Essex. Is that Essex? Yes, Jane, apparently it is. I've got to mention that. South Ockenden in Essex. Caroline said it as well. So Jane, this has got to be important. Your mum has just... Near Thurrock. All right. So near where I nearly died, where I crashed on the M25 then. Not a place I go to anymore. Right, Jane, is that important? That area important to you or important to your mum? Can you see my screen going light and dark, or is it just me? This is the energy as they try and come through. I came from Colchester. Is that near Rockenden? I don't really think North Watford's foreign to me. Is that Essex? That's up there, isn't it? That's up there. It's up there. Am I a nervous driver? Not now. Not now. I used to be a lunatic driver. I used to drive like a man. Park a car anywhere, drive anything, nuttering on the road, etc. It took me 9 years to get back on the M25. Petrified. Absolutely petrified. When you roll, and you've got an articulated lorry pushing you sideways, and then you roll in the air, hit the trees and go down an embankment. Yeehaw! Yeah, you do become nervous, but I'm good to go now. Drive anywhere again now. Yeah, but just don't like spiders. You saw the screen change as well. That's energy. It's changing. That's not me. What's your mum saying? Right, I'm seeing medicine in a bottle, Jane. I'm not seeing it as tablets. I'm seeing it as taken as liquid form for some reason. She's showing me. Yeah, I was taken off just before the Thurrock, coming back towards the bridge. You can see it as well. By the curtain. When I work like this, I have energy all over the place. You could probably see people wandering and going, who's Ruth? Jane, Ruth? Unless I'm on a roof. I don't know. I didn't have anything to do with it. I've got the name Ruth as well come through for you. She's trying to come through. I've got to go back to this. I've got to go back to the Victorian house. You know, like when someone, you know, Victorian houses, they've got like these lovely arches and tiles as you go in, and then you've got stairs going up, and the house goes back and back and back. And being shown one of those, you know, in the end, like you've got the loo right at the very end, and it's always cold. One of those type of house. I'm seeing one of those as well. What? I know. Meowing at me is not gonna. Celestial mediumship. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. I'm just trying to connect it. Right, I've got Jane, I'm being given pain opposite side of your appendix. So the left hand side, go low. So I don't know where I've got ovaries here. Right, ovaries down there, isn't it? I'm really quite low. So womb, ovaries. It's in one of those types. I've got pain. So go down your left hand side, right, like where you're sitting. Imagine you're fat and you've got a big tummy just underneath that. I'm not showing you all my big fat belly. Under there, so this is, that is, no, your appendix is on the other side. Your appendix is your right side. I'm here on the left, so this is ovaries, womb, fallopian tubes. I'm there, female side. I'm being shown female side, left hand side. So someone's crossed with issues there, someone's got issues there. So nurse, I've got nurses surrounding, so I don't know if someone was a nurse or they died surrounded by nurses, rather like care home nurses. I'm not seeing hospital, I see tubes with hospitals and I'm not, but I'm seeing nursing, so someone did caring for someone in some way, so someone's in a endometriosis. Yes, that could hurt down there too. I've had that, so yeah, that kind of pain too. Jane, I'm being shown fruit. Now, when I get food, there's generally allergy or love it, or there's a funny thing with it, but I'm seeing fruit. Now I need to mention fruit. She had 5 a day. Who came up with 5 a day? Who eats 5 a day? Does anyone out here eat their 5 a day? She died in a nursing home. All right, because I'm getting nursing, but not hospitals. But I've got nurses. Right, fruit. I'm seeing fruit. And all types of fruit. So I don't know whether you remember her for the fruit bowls or the fruit for some reason, but there's fruit in some way, I'm being told here. I've got there's a little girl running around her. 5 chocolate oranges. I like your style. That would be me. Right, I'm seeing a little girl around her now. Are you showing me here when you were alive? Are you showing me blue dress? Little girl in a blue dress has got to be significant to you, Jane, as well, because she's saying significantly the little blue dress. I don't know if it's blue is a uniform in some way, like a little school uniform, or the blue dress is important. And it's kind of like a light blue, sky blue. It's like a little blue dress is important to say. So whether it's memory links of you, I'm not quite sure because I haven't grabbed her enough. I've got to go back to the necklace. This is where the necklace is. This is where the necklace is, my darling. The necklace. Oh, Jane, I can't even describe. It's kind of like it's like diamonds. Whether they're real or not, I don't know, but it's sparkly, and it comes up like that and sits. It stops to there, so it's got like a ridge of diamonds or something here. Got to mention this because she keeps giving this to me. Someone's got a scar on their face. I've got a scar. I've got a scar on my cheek. It's a small scar. I've got a little scar or something going on down here. If you get given a bloody diamond necklace, you text everybody on here. I was going to draw on myself then. The other direction. Here we go. I've got a little scar on my cheek here somewhere for a reason. Smaller, I'm being told. There's a scar. Is important. No, not for you, Jim. Scar. More hearts from Molly. Right, okay, I am being shown a little scar here. It's important. Okay. Maybe you're looking for photographs or something. If it's not you, you've got to find it. Someone's got a little scar here. I have. I'm being given this, so I've got to go with it. What I'm being shown is, you know, like when you... that's Jen. I know, my darling. She's very, very old now. She's a beautiful cat. You are a lovely cat, aren't you? I know. I'm being shown sitting up in bed reading. Now, I have to mention this for a reason. So I don't know whether it's because you can't sleep, so you need to read something to sleep, or you are an average, you read a book in bed. But I'm seeing that scenario. I was sitting up with a book in bed, and I don't know how to interpret this, but that's what I've got to say. See, Maxine is taking some of this. Oh, Jesus, Maxine, am I still with you? Right, I haven't had this for a long time. Jane and Maxine, can you kind of connect with each other after my live and go through this video with all the information and see which connects to who? So your daughter does before you, so there's a connection there, we're reading in bed. Jane, Maxine is taking quite a lot of this information. Now I know I'm getting it because it's coming through. Can you both go through the video, take all the information off that I've been getting tonight, grab the stuff that is yours, and can you two comment to each other and connect with each other and see if where the connection is between you both? Normally if I've got two people that can take a lot of the information, it's because they have a connection in some way. All right, if you could do that for me to clarify, because I'm going to go to bed tonight going, oh my God, how crap I was because I didn't quite get who it was and the name and the date, etc. And that makes me worry, but I know what I'm getting. It's just how I interpret it to you. But if Maxine is grabbing a lot of this, then there's got to be a connection between you both. So I'm going to leave you two there. If you can chat to each other, I'll be grateful for that. Jen, you're sitting on my stickers now. Right, let me get you. No, you're sitting on the cards. Right, okay. Christopher, let me do you some cards, my darling. Oh, Jane wanted a card. Jane, Chris want cards. Let me put you down and see if I can get through you all. Right, see, I need you, Lydia. I need Lydia on here. Because when I had Lydia, she used to take all my sticky notes, all my comments. Right, okay, Christopher. Oh! Right, you had two cards fling out there. I know you've lost your wife. You've also lost someone recently, and I can't remember who it was. I really am sorry, and I know you've mentioned it. I can't remember. Right, I've got messages coming, and this is my card of mum. Mum. So obviously you're not a mum because you're a bloke. So it's your mum. Could be your wife as a mum, a child as a mum. So it'd be a daughter as a mum, wouldn't it? But I've got messages coming to do with mum. So let me try and find out more with that. What's the football connect? I've just been at a football's just gone bounce. Don't mean you're crap. It's just where it's modded up. You're good at explaining the best way you can. Can't be helped. Oh, thank you. One thing I like to be is totally honest. If I don't understand anything, I will say so. I'm not one of these that will make it fit, because I hate mediums that make things fit just for the sake of making things fit. I'd rather say what I've heard, and if I'm totally wrong or it belongs to somebody else, then I do apologise. I've got no problem with that. Right, Christopher, mum, messages coming. I've just seen a football bounce by, and I don't know why I've seen a football bounce by. It's got to be important. Right, what am I seeing? Football. Come back. Liverpool. Who's the Liverpool supporter? Oh, God. That came through quick and fast. There's a Liverpool supporter. Vanessa, I'll get on to you in a minute, my darling. I'm just doing Christopher. Liverpool supporter. Now I heard that as Liverpool rather than seeing the football shirt. Liverpool supporter. Who are you? Who are you coming through? Right, card of travel. Well, your brother-in-law. Oh, okay. Right, I've got a card of travel coming up as well. Now, travel can just mean travelling forward in life, but it's a bit ambiguous, this one, but it generally means travel, so vehicles, planes, trains, cars, etc. We can't go anywhere at the moment. I'm needing to speed up with you, Christopher, so I'm being told to speed something up. Something needs to go a bit faster. Speed up. Have you got low blood pressure? Have you got low heart rate, low blood pressure or something? What have I got to speed up? Something's got to be sped up. Do you need to exercise? Do you need to go take exercise? I don't know. Are you a couch potato dollop, Christopher, or are you already fit and healthy? I don't know. Got to speed up. I don't know what they're trying to say for you. Low heart rate for a long time. Right, okay. It's got to speed up. Right, you've got issues at work as well. This is my card of marriage and relationships, and it came out with my card of work. So I don't know if there's someone you're not getting on with at work or not getting on with work for some reason, because there's someone, that to me is my relationship issues, and it comes with work. So normally a work colleague. So it tells me issues around. Right, that came out as well. Again, that's my card of lack of finances. Couch potato dollop. I am rude, aren't I? Right, I've got here, this is my card of ill health or lack of finances in some way. So this work issues are coming around here, unless you work in the health industry. Been off work for months, going back February. Right, okay, so that would also signify, okay, I've got quarrels and arguments. This to me is all work related, so there's issues surrounding work with you. Again, you might have to move in a different direction with this as well. Take care, Francesca. What else have I got? Busy. I've got business and work flying out again. You've got issues going on at work, my darling. Yeah, problems with work for some reason. So I don't think it's going to be all plain sailing when you go back, or you might be going into the shit in some way, or into problems, into work colleague problems in some way. But I just feel there's going to be a few problems. I've got visits and visitors as well, so people coming and going. Now nobody can be doing that with lockdown, but I've got a visit and visitors with you for some reason. So whether you've got a visit work or someone from work visits you in some way, but I've got a visitor going backwards and forwards. Unless you're bubbling. Right, I do have an ill health card or fear and worry of health. Just been told that I cannot bring dog to work though, have no one to look after him. Oh. I've also got ill health and health worries or fear and worry of health. I have you juggling finances, so taking money from one account to another in some way, or juggling in and out kind of finances. Now I need to go back to the Liverpool supporter for a reason. Couch potato dollops, don't be cruel. To the Liverpool guy. Has he lost a friend? Can you just confirm? I don't know who he. Sorry, I've forgotten who you said he was. Has he lost a friend? You work shifts. Oh. I'm coming back to the Liverpool guy. Has he lost a friend? Is he losing a friend? In times like this, it could be COVID, couldn't it? But cancer is kind of like out now. COVID's in, isn't it? He has lost a number of family members like myself. Right, I'm just hearing friend. Oh, been touched. I think he's... I don't want to put a dampener on things. I'm just wondering whether he's worrying about losing a friend to COVID as well, or if he's just lost a friend to COVID. I'm getting that kind of worry coming up. I've also got the name Charlotte being shouted at me, and I don't know. I don't think it's for you, Christopher. I don't know, but someone's shouting out Charlotte to me. He's just had an upgrade 4 tumour. Oh. Then he was worried about himself. There's also a friend, because I'm hearing friend. So whether he's met a friend through the cancer ward or something, I think he's just lost a friend, or is that's what I'm being given here. Yeah, no, I don't think Charlotte's for you, because I just heard it from this direction, obviously females. Someone shouted out Charlotte, and it was over what I'm being told for There's worry there, my darling. That's all I can say. Charlotte was the girl who put... Oh my God, not her again. I've just got lots of worry around here. Lots of worry around you. God, can you lose any more people than you have? I know how you feel on this one. I lost 4 close members of my family in a year. And you, just as you're trying to get over one, then the other one goes, and like mum, 6 months later my dad, and it's like, you know, then the other one, then another one, and you thought, oh my God, I can't keep going. And then when you say to spirit, no more, I can't take any more, that down goes the 10th pig, one more bash, and they take another one. Ended up losing 7 in 3 years in the end. And you do get through it. Don't ask me how, but you do get through it. Pain never goes. Pain of it never goes. When you lose people, when they say time heals, it doesn't. It doesn't stop the pain. All it does is allow you to laugh and joke again. That's what time heals. It means that your sense of humour with things come back, and you don't feel guilty for laughing at things. That's what time heals, not the pain of losing people. You've lost 7 members since April. It's tough. Hearts for you. See, I didn't even have to ask for people to give you hearts on this one. They're automatically doing it for you, my darling. And there's more worry to come, I think. There really is. There's a lot anyone can do. Depression, death, trapped in timing. Yeah. He is in a complete cycle of grief. The trouble is, though, Christopher, you're not going to be able to get through it. That's why I'm hearing friends. Hearing friends as well. Was one of your friends a Liverpool supporter? I think I might have been going there instead. Yeah, you don't have time to grieve for that first person, because you're then whopped with the next one. I mean, we had 3 one Christmas, and it was a week, then the next week, then the next week. And basically, we went to a funeral, and that evening after the funeral, we drove home and had to go turn the machine off for another close member of our family. And it's like we just buried one, and that night we then killed another. And when you get times like that, you just don't get through the grief. You really don't. And it builds and builds, and in the end you become numb. And I can say I'm numb, and I know I do this job, but when they keep coming and they keep coming and they keep coming, and in the end you go, enough, I can't do this anymore, and you kind of become numb. That's all I can say is, and I think you're going to be coming into numbness where you just give up and you go, I can't do it anymore, and you just like get through life by just getting through it. Everyone, you do finally come out the other end, and as I say, your guilt for laughing changes, where you have a laugh with things and you can joke with things and you find things funny again, and you stop the thing, I must be in grief and I must be miserable all the time. Yeah, losing your wife, it's hard. Christopher, you've been through the absolute mill and back. You really have, and there's no one out here that can actually say, don't worry, Christopher, because no one can make it better. They really can't. Your wife began with a B, wasn't it? Beverly, Bev, B. What's March? See, my birthday's in March. Why is she showing me March as well? What's coming up in March? St. Patrick's Day. What am I doing around St. Patrick's Day for a reason? Because I'm seeing green. And if I see March and green, that's normally my 17th, so my Patrick's Day. Guinness, Irish. I'm seeing the Irish. I'm seeing March, Patrick's Day. Everybody keeps mentioning March. But you don't know what March is for. Right, St. Patrick's Day is important. 17th of March. For some reason, I'm seeing green. I'm seeing Guinness. So this is your Irish connection, your Patrick's Day. It's not your time. No, you're not going to be going anywhere for a while, my darling, I'm afraid. I'm seeing... They don't think it's funny. Well, you shouldn't joke at that. You're not going anywhere. My daddy's Irish. My sister was born the day before. No, I'm being given this for Christopher, and I know I'm with Christopher on this in March. I see little leprechaun's got to mention Irish. Guinness World Records. What are you trying to tell me, darling? Mother's Day is in March. Does anyone know what day Mother's Day is this year? Because it changes. Oh, I don't know why it changes. We went to Dublin St. Patrick's Day some years back with your missus. Was it the first time she ever tried Guinness? And what's the little card you were reading? You were reading a little card 2 days ago, yesterday, 2 days ago, just recently. You were just reading a little card. Because I'm seeing it's like you open a card. So 14th of March is dressed up as a leprechaun. You dressed up as a leprechaun. You dressed up as a leprechaun because I'm seeing little leprechauns. Oh, here we go. There's the connection. Oh my God. Right. Okay. You've been reading something recently. So I don't know whether you opened an anniversary card or a card of some sort. You've been reading a card. And yeah. Okay. She was with you reading the card. Now I'm seeing an embossed card as well. So I don't know whether, silver embossed cards. I don't know whether you had a silver anniversary or there was a white card with silver embossed on it in some way as well. She's showing me like with flowers. Oh, come Bev, come closer. Come get me. I'm seeing it like a wedding card, an anniversary card. It's white with a bit of silver embossing on it. I received Xmas card yesterday. It's got to be white with like a silver flower or something embossed on it, you know, like when it's raised in some way. 2, I've got to mention 2. I don't know whether it's 2 kids, 2 seconds, 2 something, 2 times 2. I have to mention the number 2 for a reason as well. 2. I'm being shown my Tupperware. Now I don't know whether she did sold Tupperware. Right, the embossed card, right, I'm seeing it as like a white card, not the thing that you were reading, but a white card, and it has like flowers coming down. Now whether this is your wedding card, it could be a wedding album, but it's embossed and it's got something like silver flowers or this different white on it, kind of like flowers coming down. What was I saying? Tupperware. Right, did you what's the Tupperware connection? Have you lost your Tupperware? Did she sell Tupperware? What is the Tupperware? Did everything go in Tupperware? I'm hearing Tupperware and I'm seeing my Tupperware I've put into a drawer earlier, and I'm seeing that. It was my mum's Tupperware and I really still don't want to get rid of it. It's really daft, you know. 20 years down the line I've still got all these coloured Tupperware. Nobody does Tupperware parties anymore. But I'm being shown my drawer with a Tupperware in it, so I don't know whether you can't find something in the kitchen. You're trying to find this Tupperware or something. I don't know. I've just got to see what she's trying to show me. Right, you've got to come down to my knee. Did she used to joke about your sexy socks or something? I don't know. I'm seeing funny socks. I'm seeing like striped socks or funny socks on you. Order a service card in the living room with flowers in the living room. Is that white with a flower coming down on it? Tarot and Tupperware. It's not. I'm seeing it as you know when it's raised. I'm being shown that bit. The flowers are the important. She's raising the flowers, so I'm seeing them as embossed, and that is important. That's what I've got to give you. That white card with the flowers coming down. Now she's raising the flowers for some reason, and I see them embossed because they're raised and they're important. Now the socks, I've got to mention the socks, sexy socks in some way. Gem, move if you're going, my darling, just keep going. The sexy socks. Come on, share with us all the I don't know whether I've got stripy socks going on or your socks go all the way to your knee. How long have I had my Tupperware? My Tupperware was my mother's Tupperware, and she had them when I was a little girl. Now I'm 55 now. It's sort of, but not embossed. I will have a look at the others. It's sort of. It's got to be raised. It's got to be raised. What does embossed mean anyway? I thought that just means raised. It could be my words. Yeah, my Tupperware. Don't you knock my Tupperware. It's all different bright colours. I've got red, yellow, orange, green. It was my mum's. I remember having it as a little girl, and I used to burp them because in the old days you used to burp Tupperware, didn't you? You used to hold it, seal it. I learned how to burp it well. Anyway, I took it from my mum's kitchen, and I just haven't got rid of it. And Chris was going, because we've got the new kitchen, let's get rid of the Tupperware. And I'm going, no, so I hid it. I hid it in a drawer because I can't get rid of it. Embossed I thought was inverted. No, I'm seeing it as out. Oh, embossed is the wrong word then, Christopher. I don't wear socks normally except with long trousers. Right, there has to be a scenario where she burst out laughing. There's a Tupperware connection she's showing me that you've got to remember, the Tupperware. With the burpees. From the 70s, yeah, because I was born in 65, so yeah, it would have been Tupperware from the 70s. Right, I've got to mention the Tupperware, some sort of plastic pot thing. I've also, if embossed is innie, then I'm outie. It's the flowers are raised. I thought embossed, I'm not very crafty, am I? I don't do crafts. It's out. So if it's not called, if embossed is sticking stuff in, what is it when it's raised? whatever the word is for stuff on a card. So you've got the card, and then you've got the bit that's sticking out. It's raised slightly out. Slightly out. Yeah, the socks. Right, back to the socks. I'm seeing you wearing socks, and she's laughing. So these socks went right up to your knees. So embossed is raised. So it's not sticky and it is out. I've got you all onto Tupperware parties now. Oh my God. Right, okay. She's saying socks. The socks went up to your knees. So they weren't like men's socks, don't they? Just go a little way up. And they went up to your knees. And she's laughing. Now, I think they might have been stripy socks. You know, like rugby players place those socks or something, but she's laughing at these socks on you. They went up to you, pulled them up to your knees. Your memory's shot anyway, she's saying. Look. Socks and nothing else, she used to laugh. You used to just wear socks and nothing else. Is that what you're saying? Oh, you're not a socks in bed man, are you? Oh, Christopher, my estimation of you's gone way down in the gutter, mate. It really has. What is it with men not taking their socks off? Not that I've ever had problems with that. What is it? Why don't men take their socks off? I'm lucky mine does. Mine's a naked man. But, oh my God. No, I'm not. That's all right then. She's laughing at something to do with your socks going up to your knees. All right. Really wear socks. There's got to be you've got to remember there's something. There is something she's laughing at. The grass. Have you not cut the grass? I've got long grass. For some reason I have to mention long grass. And I'm seeing it as wet, damp grass for some reason. It's wet. Wet, soggy grass. I don't know what she's trying to tell me on the socks. Socks and sandals. People still do that though, don't they? Why? Don't get that. She's taking me to hospital bleeping. Now I'm hearing all the bleep noises going off and alarms going off. No, I have not because of the weather. Okay, the grass is where it needs cutting. I'm seeing red lights. She's showing me red lights. So she's showing me memory of red alarms. Red lights going on and off. There's red lights she's showing me for some reason. I don't know whether they're monitor lights or something, but she's showing me red lights. Someone's saying don't go, don't go, don't go. I'm getting really dry. For some reason, I'm really getting dry here. Really dry. I'm dehydrating. My lips are dry and I need drink. I'm just drying out. I think summertime was her favourite season. Why am I saying summertime? Summertime, living is easy. I need to mention summertime for a reason. Summertime. So I'm seeing sunshine. I'm seeing sunshine and summertime. I've got to mention summertime. Oh God, I haven't heard that song for God, I am showing my age now. I'm hearing Connie Francis, lipstick on my collar. Lipstick on your, oh, your collar, not my collar, obviously. Lipstick on your collar. I started singing that song. Summertime was her favourite season. Right, Connie Francis, lipstick on your collar. I'm hearing that and seeing Connie Francis singing it. So there's got to be something significant that I need to say with Connie Francis or lipstick on your collar. I don't quite know. It was a great song. No, I'm not seeing it as a special song. I'm seeing it as significant. So, Connie Francis, or the lipstick on the collar, or lipstick collar, something like that. I've got to mention because I'm hearing that song. So I've got to mention Connie Francis, lipstick collar. It's got to be one of those because that's all I'm hearing her sing. Lipstick on your collar. I'm just seeing it as words going past. So that's got to be important too. See, the only Connie I ever know lived in the Isle of Grain. It's the only significance with a Connie that I would have. And I've just seen the film Brokeback Mountain. I've actually never seen that all the way through. I've seen snippets of it, but I don't think I ever watched it. It's a cowboy film, isn't it? I don't know why I need to say Brokeback Mountain. Right, no Connie, no Francis, no lipstick on collar. There's got to be a significance. Jane, you know Connie on the Isle of Grain. She still lives there. Oh, if you see it, well, once you're out and about, say Trudi says hi. Because you're not far from her, are you? She's in Green Lane. Green Lane? I think it was Green Lane. The Gay Cowboys, yeah. Oh, that's really cool. See, small world. Small world. Because I used to live at 51 High Street back in the day when my husband did a runner. My first one, obviously. Connie Francis, lipstick on my collar. It's got to be a link somehow because this is what I'm hearing. And I've no clue how else to interpret that, Chris. I really don't know, but this is what I'm being given. Now, someone's not eating vegetables. it's not fruit earlier. I'm on to vegetables now. Someone's not eating vegetables, or vegetables. I've got to mention vegetables because I'm seeing vegetables lined up. So that's generally someone's not eating their vegetables. Don't like vegetables. I've got to mention that. Oh my God, everyone's from the Isle of Grain. My parents are at Green Lane. Right, Krista, I've got to try and describe this without being rude, but I don't quite know how to connect. Right, imagine kissing someone's back of their head. Imagine kissing the hair, kissing... I'm not kissing on the lips or the cheek or the forehead or anything. I'm kissing on hair. Kissing on a head. Kissing someone's head. Do you know what she's trying to show me? Kissing the back of the hair, the head. And I've got to mention elephants. Elephants. Is it Joe Biden? What's Joe Biden got to do with the great scheme of things? Joe Biden kissing the head. I kissed her head. Right, because I'm not getting lips, cheeks. I'm getting kissing a head. Have to kiss the head. It's really bizarre. You kissed her head. Oh, bless. Yeah, because I'm not getting here. I'm being told head. Kissing head. Joe Biden apparently likes to sniff kids. Joe Biden sniffs kids' heads. Weird about elephant. Had a reading the other day. An elephant's mentioned. I've just seen an elephant. I don't know why. I have to give what I get, and she's just shown me an elephant. No clue why. An elephant. That was it. Just a grey elephant in front of me. I don't know what she's trying to tell you. Hopefully it'll all come clear. That's all I can say, is it'll all come clear. Years ago I did a reading for a lady, and I had, it's working out, I had a lady in front of me, and her uncle had crossed over, and he showed me a giant Mickey Mouse. And we both laughed, and we had no clue how to interpret giant Mickey Mouse. Anyway, I said, oh, God, it's enormous, the biggest Mickey Mouse on the planet. Anyway, it worked out 2 weeks later. Elephants never forget. Oh my God, they don't, do they? That could be symbolic, Christopher. I do like that. Anyway, this big giant Mickey Mouse. So anyway, 2 weeks later, she went to Paris Disneyland with the aunt, which is obviously the uncle that had crossed over with the aunt. And as they came out of the Paris airport, there was an immense Mickey Mouse balloon that covered the whole of the airport. She said it was ginormous. And she said it was just his way of saying, I see this coming for you and I will be there. Yeah, elephants never forget. I must remember that one. All right, Joe, I'm going to write that down. Thank you, Bev. Elephants. If I ever get that again from Spirit, then that's elephants never forget. Right. Thank you, darling. I just learnt that one. Or Dumbo. She loved that film. Could have been. I just saw an elephant. I don't know how to. Oh, and if it's just Dumbo, then I still like the elephants never forget. I quite like that as well. Yeah, it was just an elephant. I didn't do that. And I have no clue on Brokeback Mountain, because I saw a tent and 2 cowboys, and I linked that to Brokeback Mountain. Unless you were out, you know, on a ranch cowboying with a tent sometime. I don't know how to interpret 2 cowboys in a tent apart from Brokeback Mountain. I'm going to leave her there and her love with you. It's funny, I don't normally give love, but you can get love from her, because that is oodles and oodles. And I did promise Darren and Vanessa I would do some cards for Barry. Okay, I used to go camping. Were you like 2 cowboys out on the ranch in a tent? Because all I just saw was 2 cowboys and a tent, and that to me is my Brokeback Mountain. Right, okay. Songs are symbolic with you for a reason. I'm seeing Scissor Sisters, you know. Oh God, I don't want to sing it to you all, but they go like that. I don't even know what's called. They go like that. Scissor Sisters. So I've got to mention she's a Scissor Sisters. So it could be anything, your daughter, something to do with Scissor Sisters in some way. Hey ya. I don't know. I'm leaving, I'm leaving that one with you because I don't understand why I'm hearing that. But I know it's Scissor Sisters sing that one. Right, okay. Hi, Jan. Right, Vanessa and Darren. Hey-ya. Hey-ya. I believe I've got 2 guiding only 1 saving 3 and 1 at 36. Is that possible? Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, quite possible. I don't work with... Oh, she was a hairdresser. That's why I'm seeing Scissor Sisters. That's a clever way of doing it, actually. Sometimes I get snip, 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 but I saw Scissor Sisters. And that's the only song I know that they sing, because it's the only way I connect with them. Right, okay. Scissors, hairdresser. Clever. She works very symbolically. It's quite hard for a clairvoyant. Can you tell her next time to come through audibly, which means that she could just chat to me rather than just showing me images, because that is really quite hard to interpret. Right, Vanessa, let's concentrate. I hope that's okay for you, Chris. Sleep well, my darling. Go find that that card or whatever it is, and she'll kiss you back. Right, Barry. Do you really want me to do cards for Barry? Do you really want me to pull cards for Barry? Are you okay for good news or bad news? I hate doing this stuff. Sorry if I can't. Just yes or no, Darren or Vanessa, do you want me to honestly ask for cards for Barry? Right, okay. Right, it's for Darren and Vanessa. Cards for Barry. I want a good card if all's going to come well, bad card if he goes downhill. I hate doing this, but responsibility. Oh, thank God for that. Plans for good health. So, plans. So they're putting in plans to improve his health. So someone's planning something new or planning to do something. Yes, and both of me, thumbs up. Right, this is my card of plans to do with health. So that to me means someone is planning to do something to bring someone's health up for good health. So they're planning to do something. Plans. That's what they're showing me. The doctors, they're planning to do something different. I've got negative cards coming through, so this is quite a bad time at the moment, but they're trying to plan something else. Whether it's going to work or not, I'm not sure. I've got negative cards surrounding as well. But they are planning everything they can. That's all I'm saying. Are planning. That's my plan to improve health. But I do have 2 negative cards. Good, Paula. Barry's health looks really bad. It's really bad. Is he COVID in at the moment, or is there something else? Is it COVID or is it something else? I'm waiting for Darren and Vanessa to reply. Is it COVID or is it something else? Danny, are you still there? Can you pull a card and tell me what card you get? He's in full coma with COVID. I know they're working on him, and I know they're doing their best, and they're planning other stuff. But I got negative cards. Danny, can you give me a... I know he's got an infection. Okay, I'm just waiting for Danny to back up my cards. Steve, if you're there, Steve Hunt, if you're still on, can you pull a card as well, my darling? I'm just waiting. Three of Swords. Okay, how do you read? Yeah, this is really worrying times. I'm not getting love, joy, happiness. I've got family surrounding as well. It's my card of family. Family all praying for him. Gloria got the Sun card. That's positive. Right, this is where the power of prayer changes stuff. I don't do distant healing because I'm not a healer. I couldn't heal a peanut. It's not my forte. I can listen to people chatting to me, but I can't do healing. Anyone on here that does distant healing can do this sort of stuff. Can you please send out some thoughts for Barry? Gloria's got some nice cards. If we can all send out positivity for Barry, he's going through real shit at the moment. I've got real shit cards. I can't make them better. I've got doctors planning stuff, so we know they're doing their best. He's not just like dumped in a ward and forgotten about. We know that they're working on him because I got my planning card for health. But this has got to be through the power of prayer in some way. So there's enough people on here to help. If we can all send good fortune for Barry to get through this. Mind is broken, hurting, then Three of Wands, my card of travelling, and also getting Judgment card with lots of worry around death and illness. Not good cards for you either. So let's see if we can change this. I have to be honest, Darren and Vanessa, I don't have good cards. I really don't. 28 years in March. Let's see if we can keep him going as long as we can until they can get him out of this. Power of prayer. Everyone tonight, I want you all to go. Please send healing for Barry. Let's see if we can get this guy out of the coma and on the mend. All these things here, these little caring of the hearts are for you too, Darren and Vanessa, okay? Keep fighting, Barry. Get angry, mate. Yeah, come on, let's get him. Let's keep him going. Let's give you two some advice card. Let's see what Spirit give you as advice. Come on. No, too many came out. Let me just bear with me, you two. Power of prayer, power of thought. Come on. Keep thinking of positive. Think positive. Let's get Barry better. Because it's just all bad news at the moment. I think everything that's coming to you is bad news. I've got my card of silence. So if he's in his coma, there's a silence. Now this is really bizarre. I have once had a coma patient come through. A lot of people have pulled through. They really have. Come on, Barry. Come on, Barry. We've just literally got to send prayers. All right, everybody, if we can just... Power of prayer. There's enough of us on here and there's enough people that watch this video. Send Barry some love. And let's just send prayers to everybody in comas and on ventilators. And if, you know, if I could line up all those idiots that said this was fake, the idiots that don't wear masks, the idiots, selfish people that are still having parties, gathering together, the selfish, thoughtless people that just only think, well, I'm okay, I'm going to be asymptomatic, or I don't care about anyone who's fighting this. I'd love to just slap them all, one after the other, because there are people out there dying, there are people out there like Barry going through, fighting for his life, and you think, you excuse my language, you wankers, the lot of you that just don't care about other people on this planet. Awful, awful. Be more harsh. Yeah, I just, it beggars belief. I just don't understand people that don't think of their fellow human, their fellow man, that what their actions could do could kill someone, and they just don't care. And that gets me. That really gets me. You know, I thought something like this would bring the world together, and it hasn't. I mean, look at China. They're blaming the Americans. Blaming the Americans. Saying that's where it came from, America. You think, and there's billions of people in China believing it didn't come from Wuhan and that it came in to China. Yeah, really? Why can't governments just say, yeah, hands up, we made a mistake, or something happened, it was a crossbreed with a bat or something, and it's out there. Please, people, be careful of your own countries. We've sent this virus out and about. But no, let's keep it quiet. And you sit there thinking, oh my God. It's frightening, absolutely frightening. And what's worse, even worse than the people being selfish and spreading it, is the people that are feeding off the vulnerable. Like, you have a COVID jab, press number 1 and give us your bank details. I'm sorry, if there is a hell, I don't believe in heaven and hell, but oh my God, please, when they cross over, can someone torture them? That they would gain money off of people out of COVID. It is just horrific. Oh, anyway, I could go on all night about this bloody COVID thing, and it's just everyone with cancer is being lost in the ether, and people are dying. My uncle died last Tuesday, and my cousin's dad, and you know, you sit there thinking people can't be with them. People just dying all over the place on their own. It's awful, absolutely awful. All because people just think, oh, I've had enough of staying in. Tough. Think of your fellow human. Do you know what? I don't know what's going to bring this world together. I think the only thing that will bring this world together is aliens landing. I think it's the only thing that might gel us all as humans and humanity and bring us all back as one. Instead of, you know, I'm this colour, that height, this height, female, male, that continent. Oh, just trying to dust my head in. Because you don't get this with souls. I've never had, out of all my connections and seeing spirit and everything else, I've never had anyone come through and say, I'm black, or I'm I don't know. I don't know how them say if they're gay, straight, or whatever. They come through with personality or the country they were from. I'm Mexican, I'm African, I'm American, I've got Spain, but they don't come through with a colour, they come through personality and soul. You know? Now, if we were all like that here, you think how better this world will be, that no one judges anyone on what they look like or where they're from. Wouldn't it be wonderful that we're just souls? Very amazing. I don't know why I'm missing all your messages because I'm just going off into one. Oh, it's sad. Anyway, on a lighter note, we're all praying for Barry. Do you ever meet bad souls? Ghost hunting? Oh, hell yeah. Great fun. I had one guy in Bodmin jail threaten to rape me. That was quite a laugh because I did laugh at him, and I goes, well, you can't because you're spirit. Anyway, he came through on the Ouija board later and spat out rape. That was really cool. Scared all the guests. I was laughing in the corner. I goes, you know, yeah, he threatened to do that earlier, but it ain't happening. So yeah, meet bad souls, bad spirits, bad people here too. But you have good and bad in everyone. I say this, people forget there's good and bad in everybody. So I can be an absolute bitch. I do voodoo dolls. If someone pisses me off, I stick pins in my voodoo dolls. I'm really horrible. And I always say that it sounds awful, and I don't want to offend anyone because I often offend everybody on here, is Hitler loved his mistress. He had the ability to love someone. Everyone has a good and a bad. more bad or more good, whatever it is, but everyone has the ability for both, and souls do too. Yeah, so anyway, Barry, I'm leaving it with Barry tonight because I think this is important to leave the message with Barry. So we are all going to pray for Barry tonight to get him through this and bring him out of his coma, and hopefully. Okay, we're still in soul. Absolutely till end of knowing. Jane wants a quick card. Quick card for Jane. Right, hold on, everybody, bear with me. I haven't chatted with Hitler, no. It's just from watching the telly because they all talk about his mistress and that how special she. I mean, it's awful. It still shows what a bad person he is. The fact he's not loving his wife, he's loving a mistress, not his wife. But he still had the capability to love. That's where my story was going there. Nothing to do with taking to Hitler. Right, Jane, I've got the hard work and heavy burden for you. Taking on too much, doing too much, or everything is hard work and heavy burden for you. That's struggle card. One more for you. It's my card of not seeing a way forward. It basically is not seeing a way forward. So through the hard work, you can't see an end to it. Doesn't mean to say there's not going to be one. It just means you can't see it. Hitler was definitely a wrong one. Oh my God! If I had the opportunity, if Hitler came up my door and I had a gun in the house, I'd shoot him. And I wouldn't have thought twice about it. On the sheer fact, you think how many millions and millions of people you're saved from being tortured by killing that one man. Wouldn't have had a conscience with that. I'd have just killed him. Sounds awful, doesn't it? But I would have done to save those millions from torture. Awful. And if you've ever been to Auschwitz or Birkenau, I tell you, it is just horrific what humans can do to humans. It's vile. It's evil. And I would have thought not even a blink of an eye to shoot the bastard. I would have done. I'd have signed up as a... No, I couldn't have been a spy. On the sheer fact I'll tell the truth. I can't lie. Which means as a spy they'd just say, are you a spy? And I'd go, yeah. I'd have been no good. Anyway, I'll leave you on all these thoughts. Next week, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be into... oh God, what is it? Oh, I don't know. If anyone from GHT is on it, what are the... Haunted Antiques Paranormal Research Centre or Haunted Paranormal Antiques Research Centre. It's one of those. I'll be putting the link up, and the GHT crew are all going to be chatting about ghost hunting and everything. So hopefully I'll be able to put the little link up so you can all come and join in. That must have been emotionally destroying for you with your psychic sensibility and suffering. I survived Auschwitz okay. My camera died going out into the bit, you know, where they used to line them up and shoot them in the yard. My camera was on full, and as soon as I came out, it went bink. Didn't work. It was Birkenau that got me, the gas chambers. Yeah, and it's really weird. For everybody I connect to, I had one lady come up to me by the railway track. Now, I know I went across the railway track because we were in the taxi and I was on my phone playing Candy Crush. It was a long journey. It was a 4-hour journey to get there. And all of a sudden, I just had this immense... I can't even describe the feeling, this immense feeling. And I looked across to my son and said, we must be there soon. And he said, yeah, we've just gone over the railway. As we drove into the car park, I felt that, even though I was looking down, it was, oh, that was huge. But I had one lady come up to me, she couldn't find her daughter. She's the only soul I had. It's bizarre, out of those millions of people that crossed it, they were burying 2,000 people a day. 2,000 people a day. How can you even comprehend doing that to somebody? And I only had one lady come up to me, crying because she couldn't find her daughter, and I said, I can't help you. I really can't help you, I'm afraid. That was the only time. And Joe was like, oh, I'll tell you what, this is absolutely amazing. As we were coming out of Birkenau, we could hear singing. Oh, this is going to put little shivers up here. I tell you, oh my God, I feel like crying every time I think of these. There was a group of school kids, and they had the star on a big flag, so all these Jewish kids, and they were singing their hearts out as they walked out of Birkenau, holding these flags between them, singing. And I thought, yeah, you know, up yours, Hitler. It really was. It was amazing. And we just stood there, tears all rolling down everybody's faces, and we all started clapping them as these kids all went out with their stars. And it was just, it was one of those wow moments in life. You think, what comes around goes around. Absolutely amazing. That was just the highlight of my whole time there, was just the power of these kids. You know, their grandparents had survived, you know, to bring them into the world. And it was just like, up yours, Hitler. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. Anyway, don't want to bore you all to tears. I hope you've all enjoyed it anyway. We're all thinking of Barry tonight. All go to bed and think, good thoughts to Barry. Let's help this guy through this coma. Darren and Vanessa, there's nothing I could do. As I say, I don't do healing. I'm really, really, really sorry on that one. It's not my forte. Hopefully 13th of March goes ahead, and I'll see you all at Dover. Oh, I know, Brian, 20 million died under Stalin. I just I don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh, I must be thick as shit or something, but I just don't get the need to kill someone just because of who they are. If you're killing, you know, evil people, yeah, mass murder the evil people, but just because of their race or their belief? Really? Oh, don't get it, don't get it. Anyway, I'm going to finish. Danny, thank you so much for helping. Really appreciate that. I know you did loads. And it really kind. Thank you for doing that, because it takes pressure off me when and hopefully I had no nasty people on here moaning at me or slagging me off or anything. And I hope everyone's enjoyed it again. Sleep tight, everyone, and I'll see you on the GHT thing next week, and hopefully I'll go live after, so it'll be a later one. Chris, from your wife again. Oh my God. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Night all. Night, Steve. Take care. Thank you very much again, Danny. Hopefully we can get Steve doing it as well sometime. Get him to bring his cards on. And more people help out, then the more readings we can get. Get a lovely little family going. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, please. Chin up.